Next conic section that we are going to talk about is ellipses. And ellipses basically an oval shape. And so the standard form of an ellipse is going to kind of look like the standard form of a circle, but you'll have x minus h squared over a squared plus y minus k squared over b squared equals 1. So an ellipse does have a plus sign in between your two fractions, and an ellipse is always equal to 1 when it's in standard form. And so the center is just like the center of a circle. The x part of the center is what's subtracted from the x, and the y part is what is subtracted from the y. Now, if you guys remember, when we graph circles, we would figure out the radius and we would move that in each direction. Well, on an ellipse, you're going to move a different number left and right than you do up and down, so you get that oval looking shape. And so A is going to tell you how many to move left and right from the center, and that's the number, it's the square root of the number that is underneath the x. And then B is going to tell you how many to move up and down from the center, and that is the square root of the number that is under the y. Okay? And so we're actually going to draw some ellipses on our examples, but whenever you go to do your worksheet, you just have to match them. Okay, so for the center of this first ellipse, we look inside the parentheses with the x and we change the sign. We look inside the parentheses with the y and we change the sign. So 1, 2. Okay, to figure out how much to move up and down, we look under the x, there's a 25, and we take the square root. So 5 left and right, I may have said that backwards. And then to figure out how many to move up and down, we look underneath the y and we take the square root, and that's 4 up and down. And so let's do this graph. We're going to go to the center, 1, 2, and put a point. And from that center, I'm going to move 5 left and right. And then I'll move 4 up and down. Okay. And then connect those with an oval shape. Let me try it again. I'm going to try one more time and then I'm going to give up. Okay, so pretend that's curvy and not all wobbly. Alright, so let's look at example 2. So center is going to be -4, -2. To figure out left and right, we look under the x and we take the square root, so 2 left and right. Up and down, we look under the y and we take the square root, 3 up and down. And then we'll do our graph. So -4, -2, and then 2 left and right, 3 up and down. There we go. That's what I wanted the last one to do. Okay, so your assignment is to do that worksheet. So the same things, but instead of graphing, you're just going to match.